Hi there, it's Rebecca Aughton at Bravo Intimates over in Metro Detroit, and we are doing a fitting room chat today about sports bras. What is so important about sports bras? And my guest today is Frederika Zappe from Eveden. She is the national fit expert and director of their program over there. And who better to talk with about the importance of a sports bra? And, you know, we educate women all the time about a sports bra in the fitting room. And some of them say, oh, I'll think about that later. I think they think it's a luxury item. And they don't really think of it as a necessity. And I tell them, Freddie, after their everyday bra, their sports bra is the next most important bra. And why?
You are 100% right. And, you know, I live in New York. And I see these people, well, I used to live in New York too.
Right. I was there.
Right? We're type A's here. And, you know, we work out like crazy. And I see these people running around the park or around the reservoir. Everything is flying everywhere. I can see these women are not comfortable. And all I'm thinking is, good Lord, what are they doing to their breasts? They are beating their breasts up.
Their legs look great. And their bust is going to look horrible, especially, you know, I see these young girls in their 30s and they're out there and, oh, I did 10 miles today and they're sweating. They have the great glow. Their legs look great. I'm thinking, I can't help but to think in 10 years, your bust is going to be heading south.
Not where it is now, you know, not where it is now, but it's going to be way, way, way south from where you have it now.
Well, what happens internally as they're pounding that pavement and they're doing that workout and they're listening to their music and they're not thinking about it? What's really happening internally when they're wearing those sports bras that are one big piece of stretchy fabric and it's just mushing them down?
Yeah, there is too much happening actually, and it's pretty scary. So generally,
it's good, right?
Okay, great. So we all love a good horror story, and this is one of those. Are you ready?
Take us down the journey.
So there are only two things that are holding your breasts up naturally. That's it, right? So breast tissue, let's start at the beginning. Breast tissue is fat and other things all mixed in, but generally speaking, it's fat.
Right.
And, which is great. You have what we call Cooper's ligaments. And they are little support structures that are, it's like a webbing that goes throughout your breasts. And you also have your skin, which covers the whole idea, right? And keeps it all together, right? But that's it. Cooper's ligaments and skin are the two.
That's not a lot. That's really not a lot.
No.
There's not a muscle in there. There's not, right?
No, the muscle is behind the breast tissue. We all this, right? When we were growing up, I must increase my bust, and it was to the muscle. I thought the muscles were in the breast tissue. No, they're behind. And yes, it helps a little bit, but let me tell you, when that soft structure is gone, it's gone. And in the UK, they call it Cooper's droopers. And that's what happens when you don't look after your breasts, which means support. So motion control is what it's
no matter what sport you're doing. We have a menu and we talk about impact 1, impact 2, impact 3. And I have it right there on the wall in every fitting room because they don't think about it. And there are different sports bras for different impacts. And some of them are, you know, some of our customers are just, you know, it's almost like, let's demystify what, you know, how important that sports bra is. It's as important as a good shoe for support, as important as a good racket for performance.
100%. So you and I were talking, it is a piece of your equipment.
Yeah.
It's not a nice to have. It is essential if you're going to have a great workout. The other thing that happens is we are holistic beings. And so everything is working together to keep us healthy.
Right.
And it's built that way. And so if your breasts are not supported, if you're not doing that naturally, right?
It's got to be distracting from your performance. It has
100%. And the rest of your muscles up on the top here, your lower back, they kick in. And because they want the breast to be up. So you get that tenseness at the top and you get tense at the bottom.
It's all connected.
Yes.
It's all, and that's what I tell them. It's all connected from the neck to, exactly. You want to minimize that pressure, that stress. Even when you're running, you're probably still thinking about it, even subconsciously.
Because it is distracting. It hurts. It's uncomfortable. The fuller you are, the heavier your breasts are. That is a huge weight that you're carrying around with you. And the bra's job, it's actually basic. The bra's job is to support the breast tissue. That's it, right? Yes, we want it to look cute. Yes, we want to feel great in it. Yes, we want it to be pretty. All of that. But the essential reason for wearing a bra is to support your breasts and protect your breasts so you can have beautiful breasts from whenever you start. We're 9 years old now, people are developing, 8, 9.
Yeah,
right?
12. I see a lot of 12-year-olds coming in. They're doing all kinds of sports as well as cheerleading. And, I get them in the fitting room and I go out and I talk to mom and I say, after her everyday bra, her sports bra is her next most important, bra. I had a girl the other day, she's doing volleyball and she's doing cheerleading. And she's tall. She was probably 5'8". She was a really full busted girl. And the mom really needed the education first as to why. And I was like, this is going to be more locked and loaded than her everyday bra. She really needs, and some of these young girls wear a sports bra for every day because they really, when they're developing, they want that locked and loaded feeling. They want to feel like they're in there. They're running down the hall from class to class. And, just to get back to our runners and our people working out in the parks and everything right now, I see a lot of women come in, oh no, I have a sports bra, and it's one big piece of fabric and they're wearing compression bras. And we try to educate them on the difference between compression and encapsulation and what it means to support and their comfort and their performance and the long-term shape of the breast. So tell us more about that encapsulation, because that's all Eveden does, which we love.
I used to think that as well, right? Because I thought that if it was pressed in, well, it felt tight. If it feels tight, it feels secure. So
it must be working.
Right? And so that's really common. If you are particular, let's just say, if you are full busted or really curvy, it's not, and encapsulation is really the way to go. Because what happens physically is that your breasts are moving independently of one another. They don't move in one piece. And so one could be moving this way, one could be moving that way, or like this, or here. But it's literally a figure 8. They move everywhere. They move.
And that's how I see them. When they're running down the street, and back going like this, the whole bus is going. I'm thinking that doesn't have to be.
No,
right?
No, please. Yeah. Oh, please. I can help. Right.
That's what I think.
I know you and we look at that and it hurts us physically. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh, I know what that feels like.
Right.
But encapsulation, literally, it does what the words say. It encapsulates each breast. They're each in their own home.
Independently, yep.
Independently of one another. The center gore, if your bra fits perfectly,
right against the chest wall.
Is right up against the chest wall.
And that's important because you cannot get that encapsulation, bounce reduction, without that wire sitting right against the chest wall. As I say, you shouldn't even be able to get a cigarette paper in there.
That's exactly.
Not that any of us smoke it.
That's right. I know.
But that's the way you're going to get that locked and loaded feeling, is complete encapsulation. And I think it's really important that when they insist upon that compression or mushiness, there's gaps, and that's where they're bouncing. Encapsulation, there are no gaps. It's complete, solid, locked and loaded feeling.
Yes, and not for nothing, as we say in New York. If your breasts are separated and they're up off of your rib cage,
right?
We're not going to have that slick and wet.
Oh, I see it every summer. They come in and have a rash down here, and I say, that's not your bra. That's because it's the fit. You don't have something that's lifting. You've got skin against skin, then you've got perspiration, then you've got bacteria, and then you've got motion. It's the perfect storm for all kinds of rashes to, you know, occur down here. And when you get everything lifted and you've got that bra sitting there, you've got almost like something to wick that moisture away because it's got moisture wicking fabric. You've got this firm underband that's going to keep the whole thing from moving. If it's the bra that's moving is going to chafe you.
Exactly. And don't forget, you also see rashes in between your breasts, right? Because they're all mushed together. Again, skin on skin, and
skin on skin,
right? It's not a lovely feeling.
No. And as I was told when I was learning how to fit, everything should have its own home.
That's exactly right.
That's the wording that I was taught.
That's right.
When I was in the UK. I mean, I just can't go on about sports bras enough. I think that, like you said, it's not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's part of your health. It's part of your sports workout equipment. It's part of looking after yourself. It makes a lot of sense. And
it's self-care. It's, you know, the buzzword now.
Self-care, right? Self-care. You know, I also try to explain to them.
It's all about that.
Right. If you work this into your wardrobe, get the most out of it. If you're going to a hot and humid, you know, if it's a hot and humid day and you're going to a picnic, you know, outside barbecue, whatever, wear your sports bra. You know,
100%.
Absolutely. And if it's a wire-free sports bra for maybe yoga or Pilates, you can wear that on the plane. You can wear that in a long car ride. You can wear that on the playground with kids. You can wear it gardening. You know, you can put it under your jammies in the afternoon or evening when you come home. You're to sit on the deck and have a glass of wine. It's more than just a sports bra.
Yeah, 100%. And I think we just want to get back to the compression, right?
Yeah.
Why tight doesn't necessarily mean you're getting more support, because again, if you are curvier and fuller busted, everything is more than. It's the same as, the principle is the same as if you're a smaller busted, but it seems to be more, right? Because there's more to work with. So, right? And so a compression bra is going to, yes, it's going to bring that breast tissue back up against the chest wall, but therefore the breast tissue will widen. In order for it to be allowed to widen, the actual cups have got to be not as firm. They've got to be stretchy.
They have to have a little give in them.
Yes,
and
exactly.
That's why I think people put those bras on and they go, oh, wow, this is comfortable. I could work out in this.
Yeah. But think about your future breasts.
Yeah, I don't think about that. I don't think a lot of people do. Actually, I do, but people don't. You're right. And I talk about that in nursing bras as well. So it starts with the sports bra and it morphs into, if you're going to get pregnant, get educated about a nursing bra as well. And a lot of people don't think about the future. It's like right now, what can I afford? I'm going to cut out the sports bra. And it's like, big mistake.
Well, I was there myself, but now in, you know, the future has arrived.
Right. As it does, right?
Yeah. So again, if you start young, you won't have these young girls not wanting to do sports because they're embarrassed, they're uncomfortable, it hurts, right? I think regardless of your shape, size, whatever, we need to keep moving.
Right. I mean, everybody.
In order to be healthy.
Yeah,
right?
we all
regardless
need to be
of anything else.
And your sports bra or lack of should not hold you back.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Get fitted, get to your local fitting shop and get yourself a good sports bra. And really, really important, and people think it's, you know, a hygienic thing, hand wash it after every single wear. We think it's so important, we put it right here in the fitting room because it puts this part back into shape. That's where your support is starting from. As you can see, it's level, right? We always tell them about this is where it all starts. This is the shelf. These are the books, right? So if your shelf isn't level and it's not firm, it can't hold anything up. And so many people, I see they come in, their bras are way up here because they've shortened the straps. They think the straps does the job, and it doesn't.
I know. That's the tragedy, right?
Yeah.
They end up, boobs are down, right?
It's
not a good look. No.
It's like a teeter-totter. You know, if this is up, then those are down. Exactly. And so it's got to be level. This is the counterbalance to this. So, you know, again, you get yourself a great sports bra. I mean,
it's
and
everything
get
together.
Fit, and you're going to perform better in any sports that you do. And you don't have to worry about the future, about what your shape is going to morph into, right?
No, you know, you're investing in your future.
Right. Good point. That's a great point.
Do we talk about the J-hook?
Yeah, I think the J-hook is a great feature. Yeah. We've got it here on the Elomi Energize. I think it's on a lot of sports bras out there. Some people really like it because they feel that they're getting a little bit more stability in that top cup, especially if they're doing high impact. Yeah, I think it's a great feature. And this one actually is a sliding J-hook, which is nice, especially if you're, short in the upper torso.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're all built differently, so
we're all built differently. Yeah, there's a lot of
this for someone else.
A lot of great features on sports bras, and they've come a long way since when you and I were, started in the industry back in the mid '90s, right?
Yeah.
So, it's an evolving product, and it's great to see. We see it in technology. Oh, the new latest and greatest, computers out or phone or whatever. We do the same thing in our industry.
We do, yes, new fabrications, new designs, we get smarter.
We do.
Right?
Yeah, well, we do. And I think that goes right back to encapsulation, because years ago, everything was compression because we didn't know any better. And I say, would you buy golf shoes from a sportswear manufacturer that made t-shirts? No, you'd go to a golf shoe expert, right? So why would you buy a sports bra from a ready-to-wear company? You buy a sports bra from a bra expert who manufactures nothing but bras, right?
Yeah, this is all we do.
But go to the experts and you can't go wrong.
No.
Yeah. Well, I know we could go on and on about sports bras, but I think we've covered the most important part. I think that we've reached out to them and hopefully gave them some education. But if they have questions, they can get back to us.
They know where to go.
They know where to go. They can get us at support@bravointimates.com for any questions that you would like to have us review next in our next fitting room chat. So again, thank you very much, Frederika, for joining us today and talking about the pros and cons of a really great sports bra.
Well, this is a passion project for both of us, that.
Right, it is.
Thank you for having me, Rebecca.
Thank you so much. We'll be talking with you again.